What up? We're back again, causing mayhem on your internet channels.
Always. Wouldn't have it any other way.
so I'm here and Jeffrey, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So man, got a little not really bad news. Kind of just I came down with I got a case of the Rona, and I ain't sharing.
What's up, Chris Barrett, Discovery Bay? Thank you guys for being here. Enjoying this moment. Tony is just kidding. It doesn't really
I'm just
happen.
playing, guys. I'm just playing, just joking around. No sickness in the house. Just a
Yeah.
little.
Nice. Yeah,
So
man. I think we should start this off with, it's been. I don't know if a tragedy describes it properly or not, but everybody right now knows we lost Chad Boseman, right? Like,
yeah.
and I just want to say real quick, like, a lot of people, when somebody big in Hollywood passes away, a lot of people show a lot of sympathy for them, and a lot of times, a lot of these people in Hollywood aren't that great of people. You know what I mean? Like, Hollywood gets overhyped a lot. People think they're great and they're not always so great. But I think that Chadwick Boseman was truly one of those really good human beings, man. You can't look at it. I follow him on Instagram. You couldn't follow him on Instagram without seeing all his charitable things that he does with children, And
Oh yeah.
I think that this is truly a really sad celebrity to lose.
Oh yeah, because he did like some cool roles. He did like Jackie Robinson, man. He did like oh man.
Who that? What up?
What's up, who that? Yeah, he did a lot of key roles, man. He played in a lot of good stuff. Even like his role in Gods of Egypt, which was kind of a cheesy.
See, I never
movie.
saw that one, and I didn't know anything about it until they were running the Chadwick Boseman highlight, and I had to like Google what movies he was in because I was like, "What movie was that?"
Yeah, Gods. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. It was just like a lot of CGI in it, and that was what the downfall of that movie was all the CGI in that movie. But like, it wasn't too bad of a movie with all the actors they had in it. Now, since this the sad thing is like he has passed away, and like the other sad thing is that affects the market. So I've seen like a lot of stuff spiking and a
What
lot of
up,
stuff
Kavi?
going up or whatever, because his passing, variants, anything the original, from the original or whatever. I'm just gonna show some books that I have. They're like some keys that you should get while they're cheap before they go crazy. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's a lot of this. So of course you got to start out.
Let me ask you real quick though, like before you show these books off,
Yeah.
like, what are your thoughts on where they should go? Because I've heard other things. I've heard people say that they've been planning on making Shuri the Black Panther already, even before Chad Boseman passed away. Do you think they're going to do something different? Do you think they're kind of going to go with that? Because off the top of my head,
like,
I think that makes sense.
They could go with the Shuri. They could go with the Shuri. Like, I mean, if they want to respect it, they can do the Shuri
Jeff
line.
Schultz.
And like, just like, okay, something happened and they can do the Shuri line if they, if they wanted to. So.
Hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation.
Heck yeah. So it depends, man. I mean, like he was like, if you look at it, like my son, like was a diehard Batman fan, and like when he seen the Black Panther in the theater, like he switched up, and like he was like, so that's why I have a lot of Black Panther stuff. Is my son likes Black Panther now.
Hey, did you happen to see any of those pictures on Instagram of like the little kids with all their action figures circled around the Black Panther? That was pretty cool.
I posted one on Facebook or whatever. I did post one on Facebook.
Right, Chris Barrett, he says spoilers, Killmonger is not dead, which is, I mean, like, come on, we're talking about Marvel. Is anybody really ever dead in the Marvel universe?
I mean, truly, I mean, he was like their best villain besides Thanos. Has some of the best lines, but this is one that everybody either should get or has on their PC probably right now. And this is Black Panther 1, Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
And these are all like books that are like just kind of I got them all for my son because my son got into like after we seen Black Panther, he went to a Black Panther just extravaganza kick. So a lot of this is my son's stuff. So this is another one, Avengers '87, and
Capping
this is like,
Comics. What's up, Capping?
hey, what's up, guys? What's up? And this is the Avengers '87, the origin of the Black Panther, and this is signed by Roy Thomas.
What's up, Stay Puff?
This is
Nice.
another one.
That's the origin of T'Challa.
Yeah, and the Avengers run.
Hey, so do you know anything about the Black Panther before the Black Panther series? What, Jungle Action or whatever? Is that the same Black Panther? Is that T'Challa?
Well, there's they got like a Western book.
Because obviously, I mean, I'm the one who wouldn't know. I didn't know there was more than one Captain Marvel. So,
no, there's the only ones that I've ever known is like they say is like his dad, and then like not unless they did like a thing with his dad, but like his dad, him, and then like Shuri. That was the only ones that I've ever heard of. But like, oh well, then like maybe I think was it the dude that was the gorilla guy? Didn't he take over for a little bit? Like he stole it from him or something like that.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But yeah, that was the Avengers '87, and I always call it. Everybody calls it the banana cover because it's always. But I got it with the gold on gold, the banana on banana, whatever.
Did you say banana on banana?
Yeah.
Yellow on yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, those were right. Jeff Schultz, I agree. Those pictures were really sweet. Yeah. And you know that also makes you think. Like, I think that we're doing a good job. I mean, not us, but like as comic book people, community, like with keeping the little kids inspired. That's cool. Like, even if it's with action figures, toys, like because these comic books aren't going to mean anything if nobody wants them. Nobody cares about them. You always got to get the youth. You always got to keep the young ones going. So.
And what was it? Oh yeah, this one.
What's up, C Wood? New stud.
C Wood. So this is another one. Tales of Suspense '98, and just a cool cover, man. Just a cool Cap versus Black Panther.
That is
some more Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my son sent me on this is at the time he was I think 8 or 7. So this is it's all 10-year-olds now. This is all his stuff. It's in my PC, but it's all his stuff.
Hey, just real quick shout out, Stay Puff and Varangian Vigilante. They got a. What are you guys doing? I saw it. They got a show coming out. What are you guys? It's not Conan. It's what Dolph Lundgren? He-Man, Masters of the Universe, right? Isn't that what you guys are doing? So if you guys got to go check that out. If you,
I'm gonna have to check that out because He-Man's the stuff, man.
Yeah, for sure. Talking about movies on Friday. On Friday, go check out Varangian Vigilante and whose channel is it on, guys? Yeah, He-Man this Friday. Yeah.
Heck yeah. No problem, man. So
cool.
This
on
one,
Varangian's channel.
This one is really you can get this cheap though. This book is cheap. You can get this book cheap. Fantastic 453. But it's the first appearance of Claw, which he gets murked in what is it? The Black Panther movie real quick.
Real quick, man. I wish they wouldn't have kind of killed him off. I think you hear a lot of people say that they kind of enjoyed that character. So I don't know. It was cool, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets killed real quick. So this is his first appearance, but second appearance of the Black Panther. These are there's I don't know how cheap they are right now, but they were cheap at one point in time. This is just a 3.0, and it's signed by I think let me pronounce it right, Joe Sinnott.
Sinnott. Ah, yeah, that's cool. What is on the cover? Is it like a phoenix?
It's supposed to be the claw, but it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it looks like a bird or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like a Pontiac Firebird.
Exactly.
The hood of the car.
So, And then of course his little grail that I got him for like I think it was like 100 and something. I don't know, like 100. But I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't a lot though, but it's just got a married cover and it's 1.5. But he loves it, so that's his
That's nice.
little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
So those are all like the books that you might want to look into if you don't have in your PC or just like you need to pick up for your PC. But man, like the whole thing with like my son, like he even said like that was like for him to switch up. I mean, like he was a die from the time he was like 3 to he's seen the Black Panther movie. He was like a diehard Batman fan. There was no change in that, and so like that was kind of wild to see him switch to the Black Panther. And then like I really haven't like explained to him that the Black Panther's not alive. So it's like it's like but he knows. I mean, like he knows. He's seen it on social media, but he's came to me and asked me a couple times, and I'm just like, it's. I told him I was like, because his grandma passed, so I told him like stuff happens. Cancer sucks. So it's just a bad thing. So
Yeah, never good, man.
oh man. Oh, married? Shoot.
Wouldn't know about that one.
Last episode, if you didn't catch that, we had to end the show abruptly. Last episode.
What's up, issues? It's cracking.
So, hey, what's up, issues? Heck
There
yeah.
hasn't been a bro talking on it.
Yeah, it's been a while. Like
we did one like 2 weeks ago, but before that,
yeah, it's been like a long time because like I was out, then you were out, and then like now we're back, and it's not that bad. So man, yeah, it's been crazy. So I don't know if anybody watched the Bill and Ted movie. I did. So I watched the Bill and Ted Face the Music, and
did you feel like you got your money's worth?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like
Nice.
I pretty much. I mean, like the thing was though. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but like exactly, phone. Shut your mouth. don't spoil it. So yeah, the thing was for me was like when they introduced the daughters. I mean, like I don't know. It's just like it's like they leave it wide open for you. So it's like I'm not gonna say anything, but it's a good movie though. If you're interested in watching it, it's a good movie. You get to reminisce about it. Like they go back and they but the best villains is them. They're themselves. They're their own villains. it's
like
awesome.
their future selves.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, like the future selves come and visit the present or ones that are living at that point in time. They're living there. And so they end up talking to him. They're like, oh, it's kind of crazy.
What up, Ruben?
So I don't know. It's a good show though. I liked it. Keanu Reeves versus Keanu Reeves was pretty good because like they just never got along.
Go figure. They were saying something like Keanu Reeves like was disappointed that he never got to play Wolverine or something like that in the movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why would Keanu Reeves play Wolverine in a movie anyways. He doesn't look like Wolverine.
It's like a Kevin Smith movie. Yeah. Because it was like I don't know. It was just like to me, it was like you knew what was going to happen, so it was just like I just went along for the ride for the nostalgia trip. So, and the one thing I felt that was forced into the movie was the robot. So I'm gonna just say that the robot was forced. They didn't need that part. I think everything else would have just worked out fine. But okay, so
hey Don Dizzle, what's going on, man? Did you get those books?
What up?
And then second question is, did they show up in okay shape? I hope they did. I tried to package the hell out of those motherfuckers.
So, has anybody been playing the Avengers game? The Avengers game. Anybody? 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 The Avengers game.
Okay, cool, Don Dizzle. Yeah, you're gonna need like a box cutter or something, bro. Though, just heads up. Yeah, that Avengers game, man. I didn't know it was out. I haven't played it, but I've been watching like trailers, and I've been watching people that got like early. I thought they had early releases of it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is
So
out, but it looks sick. I think it looks sick.
So my stepson is on Xbox, and he told me like he's been playing with his friends co-op online whenever the betas were out or whatever, and right now he's begging to get the early access on Xbox or whatever. He wants that game or whatever. And I asked him, I was like, I played the beta myself, and I'm like, hey, it was okay. It wasn't like, but I didn't play the co-op though, so maybe that's where I did not see the other part was the co-op, where he did see the co-op, and I did not.
I didn't see any.
I watched him. I watched him play it with his buddies and stuff, and it looked cool because they were calling out stuff. They had a healer. They had like different stuff, and it was kind of cool. I was like, oh okay, they got roles, and it's like missions and stuff. So I was like, okay, that part looked cool, and now, but I seen that on the Xbox. So
yeah, well, Issues is saying that he doesn't like that it's an event. Yeah, that right there. So what I saw in the trailers was kind of like if you've ever played like Mortal Kombat or Marvel versus Capcom, and you do the story mode where like you play as one character for a little bit and you're going through the story mode, and then it switches over to another character. So I haven't seen it focus solely on Kamala Khan, but if that is true, then that is a good point to bring up. So.
Thank you, Regan. You're actually an icon.
Yeah, Rod, thanks for being here, bro. Love you, man.
Yeah, love you, Rod, man. One of the best
Funk
in the community.
Comics, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Ultimate Alliance 2. Oh, you are so 100% correct, Varangian Vigilante. I love that game. That is one of the dopest games. The first one was okay, but I had trouble with the first one. I kept getting lost in this one level, and I just couldn't get out because I couldn't figure out where to go. But then the second one came out. The second one improved on a lot of things. I really like the second one.
All the Ultimate Alliance games were good for me, and then like the X-Men Legend games. The X-Men Legend games were also awesome.
I think I have one of those on GameCube, but I don't.
Oh, my son! Like this is the trouble I've been going through right now with my son, my middle son Keegan. So Keegan, he is a retro gamer, which what that means is like he will play like PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 and he swears.
Agreed issues.
Yeah, he swears to everything that PlayStation 3 is a superior like games. Like it had all the best games. There was no other system that had better games than the PlayStation 3. So I don't know. So anyway, the deal is he has everything for this PlayStation 3, right, except for this charger cord, right? And so he'd been bugging me, Dad, give me a charger cord. Dad, it's only like $3. Give me a charger cord. So my wife finally orders this charger cord off Amazon, and so he gets it, right? So he charges this controller, right? So he's been waiting all day. Everything's set up, ready to go. And so first thing, he turns it on, comes on, everything's working. Gets to the controller, gets to the game on. Controller's busted. So he's like, are you kidding me? So today I go to my buddy's shop and like he has like controllers there. My son's trying to haggle with him, like, let me get a controller. He's like, no, I need them all for my systems. And so I felt bad. I was like, so you can't get one from my buddy's shop. So I was like, well, call GameStop or whatever. And they were like, oh no, we don't have any. We can order one and you can have it, pick it up or whatever.
Hey, if you like games like that, like Diablo is gangster. I love Diablo. Diablo's really the mainstream though. So if you're not into like super mainstream, like Gauntlet Dark Legacy, Gauntlet Legends. Like,
yeah, those are bomb.
Oh yeah, I love all those. Those are my type of video games. You don't gotta think, man. Like,
oh no, just hack and slash.
Exactly. When you I love RPG games, but I get to a point where
loot grabbers are good.
They get hard, and when it gets hard, it's too much for me to comprehend. So, fighting games, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I'm better at Street Fighter, but I enjoy Mortal Kombat. And then like hack and slash, like those, my jams. The GameCube is gangster. I got a GameCube.
Oh,
Man,
GameCube. I used to play. What was it? Pokemon. What was it?
Super Monkey Ball. That's how. I like Super Monkey Ball.
Like I used to play that Pokemon game or whatever it was on there.
I got one of those issues.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, long story short, so now we've ordered him a new controller. So hopefully Amazon will get his controller to him in the next day or two.
For a PS3.
Yeah. So he's a retro. He likes to play like the old school games and stuff.
Yeah, no. Well, cool. I was just saying, probably got like 20 PlayStation 3 controllers.
Let's see. Champions Return.
Yeah. What game do I got a only Pokemon game I have is for the Nintendo DS, and I think it's Pokemon Pearl, if I'm not mistaken. It's the only Pokemon game I played.
Oh, I remember the Dreamcast. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
What was it? The taxi game on there they had? Or
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi was on that. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I remember that.
Dude, like the thing about the Dreamcast was like, you don't even have to buy the games. Like it's now. Like you did if you. I mean, back in the day, technically you didn't have to if you knew. What you did. But now, like I got like maybe like 15 games for the Dreamcast, like actual games, but then I got like 100 of them just burned on them. Bootlegs.
Yeah, I remember that. Like those.
Marvel Capcom. Ooh.
Oh, my kids still are mad about that. They always say like,
Jet Set Radio's good. That is a good one.
Yeah. That is like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Turbo Graphics, dude. I had a Turbo Graphics. Let me tell you about my Turbo Graphics 16. I had Splatterhouse. What else? I had Air Zonk. I had some good games for that. It was expensive to collect for too, but like Christmas before last, my computer like blew up on me. So I took my TurboGrafx 16 and like a bunch of games. Any games on that system are pretty expensive, but I had a couple $100 worth of games, and I took them down to this trade-in place, and I was like, all right, I think give me like half of what they're worth, enough to go buy a new computer. Not a new computer, but go buy like a computer on Craigslist. I'll be cool. They offered me like $80, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me, dude? Like, you are insane. I know you guys got to rip us off a little bit, but come on. But there was a guy standing right behind me. He's like, hey, man, I got a computer at my house. It works. It's pretty new. He goes, I've been looking for a TurboGrafx for a long time if you just want to trade. I was like, hell yeah, man.
See, yep, sometimes. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Hey, Game Gear was cool, though, too.
Oh, man, Game Gear. I remember, the game, all kinds of, I don't know, gaming's changed so much. Like, my son's got the VR headset for the PS4 or whatever, and
how's that? I never played it. I heard there was a Batman game on there though. That was
there's a Batman game, but the cool game is what is it? Something like Super Hot or something. But it's like where it's like if you move, there's people trying to kill you and they'll shoot at you and stuff. But if you stop moving, you freeze time, and so you can look and see what's coming at you, and then you can kill somebody, grab a gun, shoot them, or they either throw the gun. I don't know. My son played it. I played it a few times. The VR thing's pretty cool. The weirdest thing to play on VR is Skyrim because I literally would lose a perception of where I was at.
I've never played Skyrim, but I do have. I think I have it for the original Xbox. Original Xbox is a console I got a lot of games for. I find a lot of stuff at my work, so my Xbox collection has gotten really big just through work, finding them and things like that. Super Nintendo, dude, I love the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo, seriously,
cannot say enough.
It might be my favorite console of all time. Just definitely probably sentimental and nostalgia value for sure. Yeah. The Super Nintendo. I was playing some Mega Man 2 last night on the original Nintendo Entertainment System though.
What was that one? Streets of Rage, wasn't it? Streets of Rage with Hagar?
I think that was Final Fight. Streets of Rage is Sega Genesis one.
Yeah, Sega Genesis Streets of Rage. That was the bomb. Final Fight with Hagar. Yeah,
and it had Guy. It had Guy, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody else, but only one of them had Guy in it or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but that was one of the cool ones on Super NES. I remember that. That was cool.
Double Dragon.
Oh man, yeah. Shoot. Don't holler, don't holler about the Konami code and Contra back in the day.
Up, down, left, right.
Yes.
A start select or something like that. Yes. It's for 30 lives. Very mistakenly, people say 99, but it's only 30.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Do a barrel roll. You guys remember that? It's a Star Fox.
Yeah. Asteroids, yeah. Super Metroid.
You know, the first Metroid was really good, but they took that and they improved on it so much for Super Metroid, including the maps so you don't get lost. Yes. I get lost all the time in games.
Like literally, like Skyrim has been a plague since like I can remember Xbox One. I played what was it, Oblivion or something?
Oblivion?
No, Morrowind or something.
Oh yeah,
Morrowind on Xbox One or something like that. But like, dude, I like spent like I believe it was like a whole summer. I went to like wizard school in that game and everything. And then like I could summon like a little dinosaur and like all kinds of crazy stuff. It was weird. It was like, and then like my I got the dreaded red ring of death and my Xbox crashed and I lost all my stuff on there and I was so mad. And I never played Morrowind again. I never played it again. And then Oblivion came out and I played that. So.
And you know, Issue says you feel like you outgrew games. There's certain points in times I feel the same way.
Yeah, Seawood knows Morrowind was great. Yeah, it was.
And I could tell that I'm definitely not as good at video games now as I was when I was 10 years old. Let's just throw that out there.
Like my kids, like I don't know, like this is like all right. My kids are like I call them like next level gamers because I'm a gamer, right? But my kids are like next level gamers because they watch videos of other people like professional players fighting and studying each other, and they're studying it, and I'm watching it like, what the fuck's going on?
It's crazy.
Okay, I see that guy. You know, like they'll watch like what's that one? Oh man, they watch all those fighting games, and it's like it doesn't matter what it is. It's just like
Maximilian, video games.
Oh, they'll watch like
that's who I watch him a lot.
What is it? Smash. They'll watch like Smash. They'll watch what's it? Dragon Ball Fighters. They'll watch
Dragon Ball.
Like anything like that. They'll watch anything like that, and like. My one son, he's pretty good. Like Keegan's pretty good.
I suck, but
Hunter's funny though because like he's been playing that Fall Guy game lately. He's been playing Fall Guy.
I watched somebody play that. That's interesting, right? Like
I watch him play. Like I watch him play, and I'm sad to say my son is an internet bully. And if there's videos of people that are like waiting at the end of the line throwing people off, my son is one of those people. I am sorry to say that, but I've watched him do it like 5 times, like in a row. And I was like, son, you've already like the purpose is to get the crown, to get to the end. He gets there, right? He's won. All he has to do is cross the finish line. He stops, turns around, and starts throwing people off. And I'm like, why? He's like, it's just a kid's game. Don't get upset. And he gets hate emails from people and stuff. I'm like, son, stop doing that. He's like, it's just a kid's game. I was like, exactly, son.
Oh man.
So yeah, Fall Guy and my son is kind of a funny thing to watch for me.
Daniel Arzola, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
He's like, oh yeah, Fallout 3.
I played a lot of Madden growing up. Like I was good at, I was really good at Madden up until like PlayStation 3 era. Like on the PS2, like man, I've maybe only lost twice in my entire life. But then when when the PS3 came out, Madden changed a lot, and I'm garbage. I suck at Madden now.
Hey, what up, Daniel? Yeah, Madden. Oh, it's changed so much. Like, oof. Like the graphics. I don't know, man. Like it's just like I don't know. Like certain games, like my wrestling games, like WWE games. I don't even play them anymore because like ever since 2K took over, I feel like it's been inferior ever since THQ left. So it's like, hate me if you want. THQ was superior than 2K when it came to the wrestling games. I'm sorry. I just had more fun when THQ was in charge of the WWE games.
Who's in charge now? It's EA, right? EA does all WWE stuff.
2K. 2K
oh, is it?
Whatever.
2K?
Yeah, EA, whatever it is, 2K, whatever the crap they call it. But it's still.
I don't have a lot of wrestling games. I've got what do I got? I think I got 2K17. maybe 2K18. And then I got like WCW versus NWO Revenge on the 64 or something.
Oh, that's true. Legends of WrestleMania. Yep, that is the best WWE game because it has like everybody, and you can play with everybody. And
Is
it's
that
like,
a super cartoony looking one though?
it reminds you. You remember like the arcade one they had back in the day? It's kind of like that, but
Yeah,
it's
where
like
Bret Hart throws hearts at you and like Undertaker throws what's the other crosses at you or something like that. Is that the one you're talking about?
I don't think it has that.
It's kind of like Mortal Kombat.
No,
No?
yeah, it's sort of something like that. Kind of like, yeah. He said the game on 64 was the best.
There's a
Man,
couple. I think
I don't know, but
there's like WCW versus NWO and then the Revenge one. I think are the two they talk about being the best for the 64.
I will say this on 64: a lot of my friendships were ended over GoldenEye. I'm like, oh, he used the landmine on the wall. What's wrong with you?
Hey, you know what I want? Like for some reason, the Nintendo 64, it just doesn't hold up very well, in my opinion. Like
not graphically,
today,
but like
no, it
I would
doesn't.
still play Mario 64, man, because like that was like. Do you remember the first time you played that? That was like life altering. It was like,
It
oh,
was. I have that, and I played it for sure. Like Ocarina of Time.
yeah,
I
that's still.
got a lot of hours into that game.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was still good. Like
GoldenEye, I got GoldenEye in the box, complete in the box for sure. Had to. That was like one of the first Nintendo 64 games I bought as GoldenEye.
GoldenEye was the bomb. I was just like,
all the codes, and you like run around and like I'd run around
big head.
Yeah, it'd be like Jaws or something, and then it would be like the little short. What's this short little dude? With the top hat on. So his top hat. But he's really short. Odd Job. Yeah. He'd be playing like slappers with Jaws and Odd Job or something like that. We got to run around and slap dude. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking, like, or like, I remember, like, sometimes we would play with, like, everybody would have the gold gun and one shot kill everybody. It was like one shot kill, that was it, and the one man standing, We'd play like that. Or like it was just like fun, different ways you could play GoldenEye. It was just like a simple game, but like so many ways you could play. Like you had landmines that you could like. I was notorious for shooting landmines on the wall, and people would run by and get killed, just blown up by them. I would love doing that. And it was
what
just
up, Arsenio? Good to see you, Art Chemist.
It was just like a fun game. Like, hey,
I don't know, Chris.
what's up?
I don't know if there's a game where you can do that. Good to see you, Arsenio.
So yeah, it's been like, yeah, video games, man. Like I think as a collector, like we're all video game players. We're all like,
yeah. I got a lot of time into like Donkey Kong Country too. That's
oh yeah,
the original.
Donkey Kong was crazy back then. Like I remember playing games that you knew were hard and like hard to like Battletoads or like Ghosts and Ghouls. I would play those games, and they're hard to beat, and I would just play just see how far I could get. Like just
Ghouls and Ghosts is kind of like it kind of cheats because you got to beat it twice in order to really beat it.
Yeah. I remember I beat it the first time, and it was like, oh, you got to beat it again. I was like, nope.
yeah. Screw you.
I was like, and I'll say the funnest games I've I remember this one game I beat on Xbox, the first Xbox, and a lot of people it was like the company folded. That's what was the problem. Like they had a big deal about the game because like they were like giving away I think like $1 million or they were giving away something. But Event Horizon, and it was like actually a pretty good game because it was before Halo, and what it was a game where like you like went through and fight these aliens, but along the way you got like superpowers. You got like their powers, and then, like you got superpowers along the way. And so it was a pretty cool game back then. But like the company folded, and then like so they never made a part 2. And I beat that game, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me! And no sequel ever came about. And like I don't think anybody got the $1 million either because the company folded. Event Horizon, that's the name of the game. Bro.
What up, John? Good to see you tonight, man. Thanks for stopping by.
So. Has anybody seen the New Mutants movie? I haven't seen it yet.
Nah, I haven't even heard anything about it.
What's up, John?
I Nah.
Like, has anybody in the chat seen the New Mutants movie? I haven't seen it yet. Is it worth me spending money on watching it?
Can you stream it?
Yeah, you can stream it. Yeah, because it came out like I think a couple of days ago. So
Interesting.
speaking of New Mutants, like there's that's the what is it, the villain?
Oh yeah. What is it? A bear?
Yeah, some kind of, it's like a projection or something. That's like her projection or something. But
I seen that in a Scooby Doo cartoon once.
so yeah. So I'm just wondering if it's worth streaming or not, or if it's worth just waiting.
I don't
But
know. I
like
think it depends. How much it cost to stream something like that?
I don't know. Like well, the Bill and Ted was like 20 on the PlayStation Store was like $24.99, but I own it now, so it's like it's
Well, especially if you own it. I mean, that's cheaper than you taking the family to
yeah,
the
that's what I
theater.
said. Yeah, that's what I say. So
Or at least out here, I don't know. It's like $13 a ticket, and then that's just a ticket if you want to get any food or any drink.
oh yeah, I got 4 boys, and they'll all want something, popcorn and drinks, and
Yeah.
name it.
I do have to say the movie theaters here do serve beer, so that's kind of crazy if you're a beer drinker. I
Nothing wrong with that.
never thought I'd see the day where you could do that. But
Yeah, that's crazy. It was like, but yeah. So I don't know. Is it? But has anybody seen it? Let's see.
hey, Chris, have you seen the Scooby Doo featuring like Batman and Robin from like 1966 in there? It's pretty crazy. I think they're chasing like the Joker and Penguin the whole time. It's kind of funny. I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know, like me, like I've been watching like a lot of old school like 80s stuff, or like a lot of
Me too. Rock
yeah.
on. I just watched the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie and the second one on VHS because at work I found a brand new VCR.
Man,
brand new in the box still, straight up. So I took it home,
that's
I
what I'm
plugged
talking
it in,
about.
and I hooked it up. I'm going to tell you this though. The Ninja Turtles movies did not hold up as well as I remember them being. Like they were good. They were still good. But like Shredder straight looks like the dude from freaking Spaceballs. That helmet Shredder has is like gigantic. And if you notice after watching the movie, like they tried not to make you see it from any angle except like this certain angle that it doesn't look oversized and huge. But at the beginning when he's first walking in, like his head's like the same size as his body. I'm like, has it always been like that? I don't remember that. But yeah, it was still good. But there's
I don't know. I remember going as a kid to the theater to watch it, so I enjoyed it. And then actually, yeah, the first one and the second one, I went to the theater to watch both of them. And actually, I remember going to watch Batman in the theater. As a kid, that's like, and I would go like either with a buddy or if nobody could make it, I'd go by myself. And like this is stuff where like I don't know, you can't. I don't know if kids do that nowadays, but like back in the day, like it wasn't anything for like like for me to get dropped off at like
dude,
like 8 or 8, like 8 or 9.
I'd walk to the movie theater.
Yeah,
10 years old. Me and my friend or me and my cousin. My mom would give us some money and we just walk down to the movie theater.
Exactly. I go in by myself and like just, I'm watching this movie and sit there and watch the movie come out. Bam, I'm going home. And so. But like I don't know, like that was different times, I guess. But like
it was.
So so to me, it's just like it's like kids, like my wife doesn't go to the theater because believe this or not, believe this true story. My wife does not go to the movie theaters, refuses to go with me because remember when the Batman movie came out and that dude did the the Joker thing and stuff. Yeah, she refused. True story. My wife refused to go to the movie theaters because of that, and I really can't blame her.
Yeah, so I say you never know. I guess, right?
So I was like, I don't blame her. So it's like, but like me and my kids like to go, so we go.
I don't go to the theaters often. I went and I saw Endgame because I got a free VIP pass from my comic book store. But usually, like if I'm going to movies, it's like with a chick on a date. But like I just don't go out enough on my own. So.
Oh yeah. Like no, I usually because usually the kid want to go see or something, or I want to see it. So
For
yeah,
sure.
like Like if it's like 20, if the New Mutants movie is like 25 something, if it's good, has anybody seen it? Anybody? Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. Anybody? No.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, Chris Barrett. Yeah, that's true. Chris Barrett.
Super
Big,
Shredder is
yeah,
cool.
Big Daddy Cool. Yeah.
Which is crazy because freaking Shredder falls into a trash can and gets smashed by Casey Jones at the end of the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Which you'd think that would kill you, right? But then he becomes Super Shredder and he's smashing the pier and a few logs fall on top of him and he dies.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Oh, you know, right? Always
Kevin
put a
Nash.
hole in the bottom of that popcorn bucket.
Kevin Nash has been in a lot of movies. A lot of movies. And he was like my favorite one that he was in was The Punisher with the original Punisher movie with
Lundgren, Dolph Lundgren.
no. The one with Thomas Jane.
Is that before Nicholas? Wait, Nick Cage.
With John Travolta. John Travolta was the villain.
With freaking what's his name?
Yeah. No. The one with John Travolta and Thomas Jane was the Punisher, where they kill his family at the beginning on the island, and they had his dad was the guy that played on Jaws.
Is that the one where that one dude from Gone in 60 Seconds is making out with John Travolta? Or no, he's making out with like somebody else, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they end up killing him or something.
Yeah, that one. That's the one. Yeah. That one, because Kevin Nash is in there as this big Russian dude that beats up the Punisher, and that's one of the best fight scenes and I don't know, to me I like that Punisher movie. It was just pretty much to the basics on it, you know.
Was he in one of the Spider-Man movies? Did he play Tugboat or something? Did he play somebody in one of the Spider-Man movies? The one with Sandman in it.
He was in what movie was in? Because he was in. I know he was in John Wick. He was in John Wick 3, I think, where he was the bouncer. Because no, wait, John Wick 1. He was in John Wick 1, where he was the bouncer or whatever, and he was like, I lost weight or whatever. You know, he's like the Russian dude. He's like, I lost weight, and he's like, are you going to kill me? He's like, no, thank you. And then, he was the bouncer on that, and I know he was on John Wick. He was in John Wick. He was in The Punisher. He was in Turtles. He was in Grandma's Boy as the mover. But yeah, what else was he in? So it was what was it? Yeah. No, yeah, Macho Man was in Spider-Man. He was Bonesaw.
Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking of. Let me see.
Yeah, he was the Russian. Yeah, played the Russian in the Punisher. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Macho Man. Oh yeah, I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. You know, Kenny does a better one than I do. So, yeah, Kevin Nash was in a lot of movies. You know, one movie that was one of my favorite movies that is really underrated was Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. And you know what wrestler is in that movie? And a lot of people don't realize it unless you watch it.
I've never seen it.
Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. It's got Mickey Rourke and what's his name? Don Johnson. And in the movie, one of their buddies is Big John Studd. Big John Studd is in the movie. And it's before he dies, right before he dies, after that, Big John Studd passes away, right after that movie. So it's it's a pretty good movie. I always liked it, it's just a good little story. Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. Speaking of Macho, there, yes. Speaking of Kenny, there he is right there. Oh yeah, Terry Funk did do a bunch of stuff. Yep, Roadhouse. Terry Funk. Roadhouse is a classic, man. I got matter of fact, I got that on DVD right over there. I was gonna watch that here in a little bit. I've been watching a lot of '80s stuff, man. I'm telling you. I've watched I'm gonna watch Roadhouse, but like I've watched like Great Outdoors. A lot of John Candy stuff is good too. Uncle Buck. Like Oh No Holds Barred, yeah.
Oh, no holds barred. That's a good one.
Oh yeah. Oh snap. Yeah, there's a lot of like man, what else was Terry Funk in? Oh, then like what was it? Like
I don't know.
yeah, Uncle Buck was the bomb, man. Like
Oh yeah, I like that's a good one. Planes, trains, automobiles. I can't figure out what the hell I'm talking about. So.
yeah, Planes, Trains, Automobile. He just had like a all around good like just a good catalog. Like
Yeah.
one of my favorite ones of his, one of my favorite John Candy movies was Who Was Harry Crumb, and I've never like really seen it on like TV a lot, but Who Was Harry Crumb was pretty funny, and that was like right before he passed away. That was like one of his last his last movie was that Canadian Bacon or whatever. No, wait, no,
Canadian bacon.
I think it was Canadian Bacon. I think it was So, Captain Lou Albano, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, we all know the best wrestler in the movie is got to be Roddy Piper and They Live.
They Live.
Yeah.
What about that Christmas movie Goldberg was in?
Oh, Slay. Was it Santa Slay or what's the Slay?
Something like that. Santa
Something
Slays
Slay
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that too. Anytime it's a wrestler in the movie, I'll watch it,
Might
man. I
as
don't care.
well.
Oh, snap! Speaking of, what was that one with
Hulk Hogan played Santa in like some movie, like got amnesia and forgot who he was, and
what
saved the
movie
kid's
was I just
orphanage.
watching? What movie was I just watching? And Chris Jericho's in the Klan.
The KKK clan?
Yeah, he's the leader of the Klan. Jay and Silent Bob the reboot.
Really?
Yeah, go watch Jay and Silent Bob the reboot. And Chris Jericho is in it, and he's the leader of the Klan in it. I was dying laughing so hard because it was just hilarious to see Chris Jericho doing that. Like the hood just. And Chris Jericho, I was like, oh my god! I was like, seriously. So yeah, it's Jay and Silent Bob the reboot. So yeah.
It's funny.
So yeah, there's a lot of like wrestlers in like a lot of movies.
Well, yeah, Andre the Giant, like Rangy says in Princess Bride.
One of my favorite movies. Like Inconceivable.
Cool, yeah.
Like that's like one of the. They're supposed to be trying to do a remake of that, like a remake of it. I don't think they can do it, man.
They're trying to remake everything though, so.
Because they don't have anything to make.
Very true. What about all those like WWE movies, like with the Miz in them, like Marine? Then you got like freaking, I don't know, that one Triple H was in where he's like the daycare guy and all those.
The Chaperone.
Movies.
The Chaperone was actually pretty good.
Was it? I never watched it.
I did. That's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I just like to watch. Like if it's a wrestler in a movie, I'll watch it. I don't care. See if they're up, like where they're at. Yeah, Hogan. Like I'll say this about Hogan. He might not have made a lot of good movies, but Thunder in Paradise was a damn good TV show.
Thunder in Paradise had a freaking video game on the Sega Saturn, bro.
Like, bro, I don't know. It was something about the boat. I don't know what it was or something, but it was just like that show just held up for me. I would like watch that show. I don't. Boo me if you want. I don't care. I enjoyed Thunder in Paradise with Hulk Hogan. So.
Yeah.
Exactly, Biggie. Exactly. Thunder in Paradise was the bomb.
And then there was like that episode of Baywatch that had like all those dudes in it. Do you remember? Did you ever see that one episode of Baywatch?
Yep. What's up, Man Cave?
Oh, what up, man?
Oh, and if y'all didn't see, Alex Comic Hoarder, Man Cave, and Longbox Love Affair did a video the other day where they did like the list of like the top Man, that was awesome, bro. I enjoyed it so much, and like, yeah, go check that out on Alex Comic Hoarder's channel. And man, it was awesome. It was an awesome video. I enjoyed that. Like, I watched all 2 hours of that video. So
It's
yeah,
good.
it was good, man. I enjoyed it. I told Alex and him. I was like, yo, that was a great video, man. So Jeff, what have you been up to this week, man?
I just working. I made a video yesterday and posted
I
that
know. I
to my
watched it.
to my
I watched,
YouTube channel.
yeah.
But other than that, I don't have anything else planned until Saturday. It'll be Coast to Coast Comics with my boy Rod, and then Sunday
Right.
doing the shout out show with Rod as well. And then that's all I got going on. So.
Oh, yeah. I got too much junk around here.
Oh, dude, yeah. So I've read a few books lately. I read God Country, the trade paperback. Well, it was a good, really good story. I think the best way for me to judge him is like I opened this book and started reading it, and I finished it that night. Gets a thumbs up for me. This Incredible Hulk, Planet Hulk. This was a gift from John's Comics with Kids. Same thing. He sent it to me. I opened it up that day, read the whole thing from cover to back. Really enjoyed it. Of course, right? I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, you're gonna read it.
But then a couple days ago, I don't know, maybe a week ago,
Oh,
I picked this
that's
up.
a good story.
Sat down, read it. It took me a little while to read. It's definitely not what I'm used to because I'm used to this with just like 1 or 2 words per page.
Yeah.
This has a lot of words per page. But I read it one night. It was good. Didn't want to stop reading it, so they all get thumbs up in my books.
And the art's pretty killer. Jim Lee kills it.
Yeah, the art was really good, for sure.
Yes. So I wanted to show. I'll show it on here because I didn't want to show it on the hunt, but let me take the sticker off of here because
Nice man cave. Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well.
it's like, so let's see if anybody knows what this issue is. I take the sticker off that tells you what it is. But so I'm an Invincible fan. So, and Invincible is coming out with a R-rated.
Did you get that free comic book day one?
No. But like I passed today. I passed on another copy of Invincible though. Number one, like I should have bought it and I didn't do it. And my buddy had it and he was like, "You don't want it? You know you want it." I was like, "Oh no, I don't want it." But I got an 8.5 signed by Kirkman. So, but this, like they're making the R-rated cartoon, which is gonna be pretty cool. I want to see that. It's gonna be like all the actual like the blood and the bones breaking and all that. They're gonna show all that stuff. It's gonna be cool. So, but one thing I don't know if they're gonna touch on in the series, which is like a very touchy thing, and it's like and it's funny because it's like, not funny, but it's like it's like a reverse. And it's like I don't know if they'll touch on it in the cartoon or not, but like it's supposed to be R-rated, so I don't know. But I don't know if anybody knows what this issue is. If you do, put it in the chat, or if you know what it is, just say you know what it is. If not, I'll explain what it is. But this is Invincible 110, and I got this for like $10. But it's a minor key in the story, but it's kind of like it's kind of like a racy part of the story though. It's like
Couldn't tell you. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you have to be like a real Invincible like with this.
Yeah, well, Invincible's hard to come by too.
Let's see if anybody knows what that one is. So I'll show it again, or go look it up, or you look it up if you know what it is. But like, just go look it up because I don't really want to say what it is. But Invincible 110, and it's like a minor key.
Hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation for life.
Yeah. But yeah, that cartoon's supposed to be coming out, and like the guy voicing Invincible is supposed to be Glenn from The Walking Dead.
What's this? What's it coming out on? What streaming service is?
Amazon. It's supposed to be Amazon. So luckily, I subscribed to that.
Nice, Man Cave. He says he's got the whole run.
Oh, look at Man Cave. Man Cave knows what it is then. Except for one that's slab. Yeah. What's your one, man cave? A 9.8? The significance of it. Oh yeah, man cave likes. See, like me and man cave got good taste. See, and what's funny is like my kids love Invincible because they were the ones that like were like hit me to it. Like whenever I first, and I read like the conquest. Whenever they get to the conquest episodes, oh my goodness, it's gonna be good.
Oh, he says 9.4 only.
Oh, 9.4 only. Oh man cave, crazy. So yeah, but
What do
yeah,
you got going on this week? Are you doing an episode of The Hunt?
yeah, doing the hunt on Friday. It's gonna be tag team match.
Oh,
And it's gonna be the world championship match too, but it'll be tag team match because the Banger Bros are undefeated. They've been holding the tag team titles for a while.
oh dang.
Which we're speaking of Man Cave and the Immortal Biggie Shack right there. So let's see. Oh, Mr. Miracle and what was it? Mr. Miracle's pretty good because
Yeah.
issues
Three-time champs.
isn't it? Yep. Yep. Ain't lost yet. So yeah, I'm doing the hunt. And then like I gotta get around to doing another episode of What's Your Grails.
Yeah. You got anybody ready
Oh
to
yeah,
come on?
I got somebody lined up.
Nice. When is that? You're just trying to figure out a time?
Yeah, we gotta line it up. I don't rush it anymore. I don't I know before I used to keep it on the schedule like every week or whatever it was, but like now it's like I kind of like try to work it around like when I'm free and when the person's free.
Exactly. I think that's the biggest thing is trying to find a good point for because you want to have your guest on the show, right? So, but everybody's schedule is always so different. Like I'm on the West Coast, so I'm running on Pacific time. A lot of people on the East Coast. And you got Central Standard. Well, there's a lot of different time zones you got to work with.
Oh yeah, that's why I was just like so because before it was more like I was just like every week I was like I was trying to pump them out every week and it was just like now it's more like we'll get around to it when we get around to it. It's like and I like the hunt's not really a big deal because it's like it's every 2 weeks and it's like it's fun for me. It's always fun. It's so it's never really big. Never really a big deal. And bro talk with you is just me and you hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much. So we just hang out whenever we can.
Heck yeah. So man, yeah, Jeffrey was like, "Hey, we should do a pro talk. What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm off tomorrow, man. I'm not doing nothing." So hey, here we are.
Yeah. Get home from work, got all showered up, got on here, and screwing off.
Mess around with the Corona.
Yeah, got that Rona. Is it time for number 2? Well, okay. I had a shot earlier, so I'm gonna have to have another.
No, I'll do it off air. We'll do it off air. But so be sure to tune in. So go watch Jeff's video because it was pretty good. I liked watching it. Go watch Man Cave on Jeff's channel. Go watch it and subscribe to Jeff. His link is in the description. Subscribe to my buddy Jeff. Get Jeff to 600. Damn it!
I don't think anybody even knows I don't even think anybody knows I have a channel. So. I got hundreds of videos in my backlog you can go watch.
Like I got messaged one day and by somebody and they were asking about you. They were like the guy that was on your show with the and I was like Jeff and they're like
yeah, the awkward guy. That's all.
No, they were like the guy that was on your show, and I was like Jeff, and they were like, yeah. They were like, I've seen him on other stuff, and I was like, yeah, he's always hopping in on everybody else's channels and stuff. And they were like, well, does he have a channel? I was like, yes, he has a channel. I like his links are always in the description. Like if he's all, I like to me it's like Jeffrey. Even if you're not on this show, I put your link anywhere I go. Like anything that I put up, your link is usually in it. And it's like what's funny to me is like even when you're not on the show, you get votes or something, or you'll get like.
I was watching it like Comic Gories or something one day, and like this, I was just chilling. I wasn't talking or nothing. And I'm watching, and they're doing the voting, and people were voting for me on that show. And I was like, "Oh, what?" I was like, "No way! This is too cool."
Jeff, the king of getting votes and not being on the show, or being on the show, and
oh no, man, it just happened.
So I guess nobody has seen the New Mutants movie. So so who that's I don't know. I'll ask
He's
who that
probably
off
out of
there.
here. Yeah,
But
I know somebody's seen it. I heard somebody. I don't know why, Chris. It just happens. I seen somebody. I might have been TJ Slapdragon. He said he was going to see it or going to see it the other night, but I can't remember. I know somebody's got to have seen it.
I don't know. I'll see about it. But we're gonna shut this down because I gotta get something to eat. I don't know about you, but when I want to finish this
I could use some food.
I want to finish this other beer, and then like finish this other beer, and like, and then get something else to eat. But
are you talking about New Mutants, Biggie? Tone hasn't seen it yet. He wanted to ask if anybody.
Oh, is it any good? Has anybody seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to catch the stream. I'm gonna have to stream it then and get it or watch it, because like I'm definitely have to watch it then, because I know Bill and Ted was good. So no complaints on Bill and Ted from on my end. It
Thanks,
gave me everything. Gave me everything I expected it to be. Keanu Reeves delivered. It was great. I can't complain. So
yeah. Geeks said it was good. He says so. Geeks and drinks.
All right, cool. So this has been Bro Talk, guys, and we'll pop up eventually sometime soon. You never know when, but we always do.